Hello guys, this is Keyapp platform for app analytics and app keyword promotion. Before watching this video, please subscribe to our channel to get all the news about App Store optimization, keyword promotion, and of course to get some updates from our service. Also, if you like this particular episode, please leave your likes and comments. We really appreciate this, and this makes us to create even more video content for you. In today's episode, we decided to discuss A/B testing and how it can actually help you to get which visual or text assets work better for your application and give higher conversion rate from view to download. I have entered Google Play Developer Console, and the first thing I would like to mention is that on Google Play, A/B tests are also called store listing experiments. So first of all, let's discuss what A/B testing is. So actually, it is a powerful tool for improving the results of your app marketing strategy. So A/B tests let you test two different versions of elements, for example, of icon. So you can test which icon will give higher conversion rate to download. As you know, the amount of applications both on Google Play and App Store increases considerably every day, and it means that the competitiveness increases as well. So A/B testing in app marketing important because it allows app developers and marketers to optimize their marketing strategy and actually make data-driven decisions. With the help of store listing experiments, app developers and app marketers actually can identify what works better for their target audience, as well as make informed decisions about their market strategy and actually improve the overall success of the application and of course find the best visual or text assets for their app from their category. So actually A/B tests help eliminate the guesswork and assumptions from app marketing, enabling marketers to focus on the strategies and improve they all the time. At this stage, we would also like to mention that any A/B test should be prepared carefully, and you should first of all create the hypothesis. So you need to understand what you would like to test and basically create the definition of possible problems your application has for now and prepare for the test, deciding which visual or text asset you will be testing. And getting the results of A/B testing, you will have a clear understanding of which changes actually cause, for example, the increase in conversion rates or the increase in the amount of organic download the application receives. And of course, the next step of store listing experiment is defining of the elements which you will be testing. Actually, of course, it is recommended to test only one asset during the particular period of time. So let's imagine that you would like to test icon, and at the same time also you would like to test screenshots. Of course, it is needed to run these A/B tests separately and provide the needed period of time for them to show the results and show the engagement of users with each version of the icon and then with each version of the screenshot. So try to divide these tests to get the clear results from any testing. One of the most widespread mistakes app developers and app marketers do while they conduct A/B tests is that they complete them even if the results are inconclusive, and basically it is the mistake because you should allow the A/B test to work as long as it is needed to get the results. Of course, the time during the which you conduct the A/B test varies and may be different for different application, and basically it depends on different metrics such as the user base. Taking into the account all these factors, actually it is recommended to conduct store listing experiments for at least 7 days, and sometimes it is even okay to leave it running for 2-3 weeks to get as precise data as possible. If to talk about App Store, the situation is similar, and in most cases it is recommended to test at least for 2 weeks to get all the information about the results of A/B test. So actually here we are in Google Play Developer Console, and I would like to show where to find the availability to proceed with A/B testing. So you go to the application you would like to test, and here on the left you will see store listing experiments. As you may see, it is our A/B test we are talking about. Here is the explanation what it is and how it actually can help in your marketing strategy given by Google. So here you may put the experiment name. The store listing is needed to be chosen. Like here means to store listing if you have only one for your application, because remember that here are also on Google Play custom store listings. So here you choose, and basically we choose the type of the experiment. The next, you should choose the experiment type. So there are two options: default graphics experiment, like it is the test with graphics like your app icon in your app default language. And the next variant is localized experiment, and it is the test with graphics and text in up to 5 languages. So we just fill all the details and go next. So at the next page, we set experiment goals. First of all, it is important to choose target metric. So as you may see, target metric will be used to determine the experiment result, and here you may choose retained first time installers. So these are users who installed the app and kept on the phone at least for 1 day, and just first time installers who just downloaded the application regardless of whether they kept it or not. Here you choose the amount of variance, like 1, 2, 3, and the next is choosing of experiment audience. So actually this shows the percentage of store listing visitors of your application that will see an experimental variant instead of your current listing. So if we put 50 and we test icon, it means that 50% of your app store listing visitors will see your default icon which you have on the application, and 50% will see the icon which is used for A/B test in your actually experiment. The next is minimum detectable effect. So actually this shows the minimum difference between variants, and this also helps to control required to declare which performs better. So if the difference is less than this percentage, the experiment will be accepted as a draw. And the next, we choose the percentage of confidence level. Like Google explained that it shows how often the confidence interval provided by the experiment will contain the true performance of this store listing. Here are some estimations from Google, like how many users may be needed for this test, as well as how many days are needed to get the estimated results. And actually at the next page you already choose the variant configuration, so you choose the attributes you would like to test, and actually it will be tested against your main store listing or the listing you chosen at this first tab. So we choose app icon, the variants, current store listing, and variant number 1. So while pressing this button, you will be able to upload the asset which you would like to test. So here are variant name, and we add the icon you would like to proceed in this store listing experiment. If to talk about App Store to conduct A/B test, it is needed to choose the application, of course, and go here to Product Page Optimization. As you may know, the ability to conduct A/B test in Google Play was launched not so long time ago. So basically on Google, this possibility was during the long period of time and is available now, but on App Store, it was accepted like 1.5 years ago. And actually here you may add the store listing experiment you would like to conduct. Like in Google Play, we need to mention the name, we need to choose the number of treatments, the traffic proportion. It is the same as for Google Play, like which percentage of your store listing visitors will see the version of experiment and the original version of icon of the app title, for example. And here is one more function called estimate your test duration. So you need to choose the improvement percentage. And actually it is the improvement in conversion rate you would like to receive, and actual duration of your test will depend on how much improvement your test generates on the App Store. So as you may see here, I have chosen 4% of improvement, and App Store shows us how many impressions are needed to conduct such type of test and how long this test may last. Here it is 4 weeks. So, just to sum up, I would like to mention that you can't always know what will work for your application and for your users and what actually will increase the conversion rate from view to download, as well as the amount of organic install the application gets. And actually, A/B test is a great way to figure out what does and what actually helps in the increase of conversion rate for your application. So it is the way to increase the app visibility and the conversion rates for your application, as I have already mentioned. And it is a great plus for app developers and for app marketers that for now both Google Play and App Store provide the availability to conduct the test in Developer Console or in App Store Connect, and there is no need to use any additional tools as it was previously for App Store, for example. So do not forget that your application promotion is not only about a one-time iteration of App Store optimization or some promotion campaigns, but also it is needed to analyze the metric the application has and conduct the store listing experiments to get the data of what works better for your application and what actually can attract more organic downloads from the search and from the explore or browse. Anyway, if you have any questions about App Store optimization or keyword promotion, do not hesitate to contact our support team or your personal manager, and we will be happy to assist and tell all the secrets we know about ASO. Get top positions in the search with Keyapp.